Okay, so there are here are some important factor. Okay, there are some important factor. You again, you can always come back to this recording and then read. I'm going very fast. A lot of time is limited, but always come back and the recording and listen again or watch again. Information, facts about Hmong cycle, no man. Okay, these are very important to know. Every moon cycle each month has either 30 days or 29 days. How would you know that? You could right now you could go on Google and just type in the moon phase, and then you could start counting when they show new moon, they label a new moon. Right when they start counting day one from that on, and then okay, either 30 days or 29 days. 28 days or 31 days. Either 30 days or 29 days. It will take to complete a full moon cycle. Okay, a full moon cycle is 1 month. Down that, and so every year. You know, me got that calendar, man. We have 365 days, okay? We set our days of the months, the amount of day of the month, and 12 months to equal 365 days a year, okay? But if you do the math here, you notice that 1 moon cycle is either 30 days or 29 days. That comes to an average of 354 days. There's 10 days missing from the full year Gregorian calendar with 365 days. If you base on the lunar calendar, there's only 354 days, okay? Average, okay? So how do you solve that? Every 3 years, you need to add a full moon cycle, another 30 days to make it 13 moon cycle. We call that a leap year, okay? Why? Because you missing about 10, 11 days. The next year, you missing about 10, 11 days. The next year, you missing about 3, 11 days. That's about an average of 30, 29, 30 days that you're missing from that specific 3 years. So on the 4th year, on the 4th year, they add a full 30 days to complete our system. So on the leap year, how do you know? I'll explain to that, okay, towards the end. On Chinese system, on average every 3 years, sometimes it's 2 years. Then on the 3rd year, you got to add leap year, okay, the system. I don't know why. I try to research that on based on the Chinese calendar, but I read a whole bunch of things wrong. We need to understand the okay. So what they say is that every 19 years, add an additional 7 months within that 19 year span, okay? So every 3 years, they got to add, and then sometimes 2 years, they got to add additional month. Like I said, I try to research why is that? Why do we know that they search okay, I try to read, but I still haven't found the answer yet, okay? But what they say is that in the Chinese lunar calendar, every 3 years, you add additional a month. Sometimes every 2 years, you add additional month. Within the 19-year span, you have to add additional 7 months, okay? That's the shorter, okay? So how do we know about Hmong, okay? Back then, like I said, Hmong has no written system, no writing system, no reading system. They have nothing, no internet, no nothing. They base everything on what they learn, what they know. Well, here's the answer. Go ask grandpa that. To our Chinese, man, in Chinese system, sometimes the year that has a leap, it could be like the 4th month or the 5th month. 4th month, 5th month means that the leap year has 2 luchili, more all luchili, and then next year we could probably have 2 7 months. More all luchili. The next leap year has about 2 second more all lila. Oh, big chipot the gar, Mongli. Tatia, Shang to pay power, more leap year, more all you he soon. 你不到老蒙来叫 elder 的，哦，兄弟们阿鲁以利哦，我呀，一叫 elder 的，一叫 elder，I'm pretty sure if you listen to elder, you hear elder，兄弟嘛，我阿鲁以利哦，你说我阿鲁以利的干来做黑来的，哎，阿鲁以利一家，阿鲁以利的阿鲁以利是嘛，莫人导是嘛，对，有主张搞贝路里嘛，我就找比较好呢，对，叫老包人导是呢，到对呀 ，we found the leap year 的。就阿鲁以利了，是嘛？也古代农业的，我在蒙台阿鲁以利，这还其中的一小哎么？对路利也要阿鲁这里，对路利也要阿鲁搞利，对路利也要阿鲁搞一些了，那要国家的 because they base 好利业 no on 叫公龙，叫公龙叫 crop， 叫 play 叫包谷的那个要 ，OK？They base this on it，can base on 叫人家做了 ，OK？咁嘛係只可能咧，你做你1年到2年到啦嘛，你落地切地上地啦，你8年9年你做工啦，你必做，不過話準備咗啦，7年9年下年2年然後你都寫，你都你抄家的都比老多了，知道嘛？你都 halfway grown 了，知道嘛 ？OK， 做你搞1年到搞1年有但冇做有老做。就搞2年到那的 at the top， 我還有2年嘛要2months 係 based on the moon cycle， 但是啊，就如搞2年到那的就公龍就 play 就包括人寫大人用的呢 ，it's good to harvest， it's good to reap， 咁有冇少空上咯，擺如搞2年呢 ，OK， 嘅我要睇睇要你想對嘅要 leap year， 冇 leap year，and how do you know that it's a leap year 嘅 original 嘛，就如2呢。就2年嘛，佢就 play 啦，你都more than halfway 啦，你都 get ready to 要到就 play 就要下就 play 得多呢，係咪？但係嘛 ，on that leap year， 佢冇all 2年咯，嘅 that first month， the first 2年 ，the first when you hit the 8th month， 就不過你去攞啦，就不過你咩還是去到用攞呀？For some reason， 輪都包的啦。On the average, on a regular year 嘛 by the 8th month 你都另外佢都老多都有比指定的錢的呢。On the leap year, on that first 8 month， 你已經包老了你錢咩愛是啦。And then from that moon that cycle， they after that full moon cycle， the next moon cycle， 佢就做幾多嘢你出到的，等你們 grow 嘅多啦。Okay， that's what my grandpa explained to me。Then grow originally the previous month on a good year on a good 12 months by the then grow back you waste a whole month of your crop growing for some reason that they on a good 12-month cycle it's a leap show nhớ cái chồng rồi mà nó mới cho bắt đến đó là để bắt đến từ thầu lúc có liền đuổi là bị chồng đỡ xứ nó thầu lúc có liền mà cho bắt đó mà từ xứ đi chỉ đâu thầu lúc có liền mà cho bắt đỡ từ đi cho bắt chạy bắt đỡ đỡ nó mà có liền đuổi mà từ xứ đi nữa. So my grandpa told me that you're on the leap year when you hit the first 12-month cycle mà cho bắt đỡ đi chỉ từ lên đó nữ chẳng giống là on the leap year, they do 12 months along. On that 12 months, you bắt đầu taking another moon cycle along. They look at. I haven't examined this or actually go out and do a field research in Laos about it, but that's what my grandpa told me. Okay, look the year that has a leap year the next moon lúc xong nó giống một lúc gì nữa là họ thọ cái lỗ cho không phải cho chấm để cho lúc gì đó chấm để chỉ lo đi take a whole moon cycle a whole month chấm để mà đi bị lo rồi để bắt đầu xong nó để lúc xong nó một lúc gì là đúng không? That's how the elder base had to be able to tell that okay lúc xong nó một lúc gì á thọ cho lên đó sẽ đi bao để gì là I'm pretty sure the elder and you constantly keep track of the year, they will know that every 2 years, 3 years, you're to leap. This year is a leap year. Even though like 知道路上的，知道可能老人报的，all路上大边了，上边了的要 leap year 啊。 The next year they should leave. I'm pretty sure the elder knows. Okay, they don't have anything to keep down, but they could tell based on the crops. Based on the flower. Lúc bé li mà dẫn cho chùa tăng bảo nó okay. Lúc bao li mà dẫn cho chùa làm bảo nó cho ba dẫn cho chùa xong dẫn đông là cho ba sơn flower dẫn cho chùa nè lúc xa li mà nó nó thì mà giờ lúc xong nó lúc xa li giờ bắt tờ lên là bảo okay lúc xong nó giờ chủ yếu lúc nó lụi khi là cho elder bảo là they based on the crop ha cho flower dẫn cho chùa cho the environment là những bảo thì okay cháu chân mà thì nó xứ nó bảo rồi đó okay. So in terms of leap year, from 2000 to projecting to 2030, if you go look on internet law or on the Chinese calendar, for some reason, the Chinese calendar, the leap year is 1 year ahead of us, ahead of the Hmong leap year. Let me explain that. Chinese system calendar the leap year falls on 2001. The Shima Beja Mongli no they are 2002 the leap year all Chinese they have the leap year already, but we have a leap year the following up on cheap. Chinese up on Shana up on Jaw they big up on Shama you pick a leap year. The 2010 is our Hmong leap year. 2009 was Chinese. 2017 3 years ago was the Chinese leap year. 2018 was our leap year. Okay, so this year, if based on the Chinese calendar, 2020 is Chinese has a leap year this year. Okay, but 2021 leap year. I don't know why. I look at the pattern. I still cannot figure out why we have leap year. Okay, 2005 takes 3 years. 2002 then. 2002 we have the leap year here. No, based on the Hmong calendar. 2002 they been more leap. 2005 is 3 years. Been more. From 2005 to 2007 only 2 years. They been doing more leap. 2007 to 2003 3 years. 2010 to 2013 is 3 years. But 2013 to 2015 2 years only. 2008, 15 to 18 is 3 years. 18 to 21 is 3 years. 21 to 24 is 3 years, and then from 24 is 2 years. They go back to 3 years. So I'm calculating. You know, every 3 years has you have 3 cycle of 3 years, and then 1 cycle of 2 years. Okay. So the leap year. So keep in mind that the Hmong leap year is 2018. Next year we have it's a leap year. We need 13 moon cycle has to be counted before okay. That's it for leap years. About a bit calendar. We have 20 minutes. Sorry, I'm going too fast. But why? So why is it important to know this? Okay, the reason I spend a lot of time on this because you guys have to understand that. Why is the calendar important to the celebrate Hmong New Year? Because then you could be able to tell which date is official Hmong New Year date. Okay, you are able to tell that. Okay, now why is it now if you know those dates right there, which one is the New Year, which one, then you know which ritual to celebrate or to do. Ritual, you can't do at any day of the time. Nowadays, a lot of people are just doing anytime they like, anytime, any days they like. But that the day okay, we'll explain that later on next session. But you got about your day, no, you got about it. You got your pay jet, not jet, no got your no see. You got this guy no see. Got who please don't check who don't know see. You can't do it any other day. Did you make sense? That we'll get into that later. And why is it other important? You now that's you could tell the day that if anyone else like who please a different day. Yeah, my relative, my uncle, they did it there already. But my dad said it's not time yet. We haven't done it. But my mom, their side, they already did all. You know, they do what that one day on Saturday, one day on Sunday, or no, they had like okay, like official day, but. they're going to create this confusion. Okay, they not Fresno New Year, not their New Year celebration is on January 1st. Montreal Sacramento is on November 20 something, and then Chico New Year is on October. What the hell is going on? Okay, you have all these confusion, but you will know that okay, you go bao the New Year, Hmong New Year, you official day, you dlaab. Okay, I can say okay, it's not New Year, but they're celebrating already. It's already passed. It's Fresno New Year. They're doing their own thing. It's after post New Year celebration, but the official date, our official Hmong New Year date has already passed. Okay, yeah, so you're able to eliminate all this confusion or understand why people are doing stuff that's not according to. Okay, for my family based on chicken velvet, there you go too. Depends how many the process now. Okay, now the other important thing is that you're proud. Okay, why is it important? Well, you know that Hmong have a system, a calendar system that we just don't have a printed calendar system. Because about they know on Monday, that's what day it is, what days in the month, what years, you can type it up right now, look on your watch, look on your phone, right away. Hmong doesn't have a printed calendar, but we do have a system. And then, now you could go see which day. Okay, very important. So, in order to celebrate New Year, yes, it's very easy to create a calendar. You could create it right now, Donald. I done it before, I done it before. You could create your own system and then print it out and share it out. It's very easy. Okay. So, okay, now I want you guys to type out the answer. Okay. See who gets it first. What date is the official Hmong New Year this year? Remember, lúc cậu đi ta cũng都係lúc cậu hình度呢. So lúc一年度give me the 30th day of the 12th month of moon cycle, based right here. Okay, based on this calendar, November calendar, this upcoming November month, based on these number right here and this date right here. Give me on the 12th month, the 30th day, okay? And then the first day of the new year, okay? All right? So, right now, okay? Right now. Based on this calendar right here, 12 months, the 30th day, the last day. It's not the new year yet, okay? Based on the calendar right here. Yeah, I think you guys got it. Go back and a lot of you got it, okay? How after this explanation, go back and watch this video explanation account, okay? So lu xiong tan cho lu xiong no tan cho lu xiong lo tan ma ya bong zhuo nu gao yi lin du ne gao yi lin du nu gao ji ne de nu hua ma de ya lu ku li do na. Remember, when it's completely dark, 0% you're here, you see 0% new moon, that's when the moon's completely dark. Li do li tan the 12th month 30th day, the last day of the year, they fall on November 15th. Okay? The saib falls on November 16th. Okay? November 16th is the first day of the brand new year. Okay? We got down to C, C, R, C, B, C, Blau, C, Chi, C, Zhao, C, Xia, C, Yi, C, Yuo, C, Gao, got E, got B, got Blau, got Chi. There you go, right there. Full moon again on the 15th day. And November 30th, they are the first 15 days of our new year. Okay, Hmong New Year, okay? Is that clear? Does that make sense so far? Makes sense, right? Now you could look now right now. You could go online right now and be able to count. Okay, John right there, and then from and to add on to one of the students who asked, "How do you know what month it is?" Okay, well now you know that Nuko Chino is the last day, so Nuko Chao is the first day of the new year. So Nuno ya Lu Yi Li Nu Xie Yi le, okay. Count there on until you keep seeing when you see every new moon, then the following day is Lu Li. Go to the next one. If you see a new moon right there, they write new moon right here. The next day that's Lu Bei Li. They got show li的是吗？got show li的是得跟一包呢。要重要的Lu 搞一年度的人Lu 一年啊，Lu 搞年度嘅主要2年，的Lu January 嘅主要Lu 8年。the February you probably the March you 7年那是嘛？ you could tell you could tell 個 calendar 那是得跟你包了 or create your own damn calendar. There you go. All right. So we have about 12 minutes. Next session we're going to define some terms. Okay. Not 接 actually. What is 接？別講呢要 what does it mean？ 胸老嘢來猜你呀，胸切來猜。not Jenna two years I, not Jippy Jaws I, but Jippy Jaws and then we'll focus some good timing on Hmong farming system, how get or long, loosely bone to live behind that. And then Bimale touch on get not Jenna to the pre-New Year that get not Jenna two year okay. Yeah, on the 16th offer, yes. Ideally on the 16th. 你又寫意思我寫俾你那冇爸爸冇係佢車你又nu搞照個下個一個做那那寫意思我寫俾先呢 We'll get into that later. If you have any other questions and cannot be answered here or you think of something other, email my email right here. Write my email here. Shoot me an email. I'll answer you as soon as possible. Okay. So right now, if you have any questions, I'll leave it up. We have 10 minutes. You can unmute yourself and come ask questions for any clarity. Yes. 2021 is a leap year, okay? So all yes, and the next year, then you will count when you get to the 8th month from November 16th on, or you know, count the extra month. When you get to the then then the becomes a again, okay? Because the 8th month again, okay? That's how you will count it. Can other religion practice? Of course. Hmong tradition, culture is very lenient. Anyone could practice. You could go to church. You could be a Christian. It doesn't matter. As long as your other religion doesn't allow or doesn't interfere in it, like for sure. You could practice any portion of it. This celebration your elder could pass away celebration to you start a new life that you want to be fresh off of new leaf, okay? Yes. China 小朝呢they are 沙超呢they are includes all the Southeast Asian country like Thailand, Burma, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Vietnam, okay? So joining that. Kilo, are you disappointed that a lot of generation now do not know the Hmong tradition, especially when they fight New Year? Like I said, everyone has their own perspective in life, okay? Thank you, Paku. Some of the floor, you know, then you use this opportunity to celebrate to go take revenge, you know? That's very bad, okay? They take advantage of the New Year celebration to go, you know, get revenge, and that's why they fight at the New Year's, which is bad. Issue like this are caused by our own people, okay? Okay? Why do some people die after not big? We want the first, we'll get into that, okay? session 4 or 5, we'll talk about we want to start New Year fresh, and I will go into great detail about that when we get to the session. Okay, so some question that will be answered the next following sessions. I don't want to answer it now. Okay, so if I answer it now, you know, okay, all right, I know, that's it. I'm not coming back. No, I want you to come back, and then so you get the full explanation why we do certain things at certain time of the New Year. Okay. It's just making money. It's just how you find the years. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Any other questions? I mean, if you want to unmute yourself, I'm reading the chat right now and to answer the question, but if you want to unmute yourself to come ask a question, that's fine too. Okay. We have about 6 minutes. Okay. Thank you for the great session. Look forward to it. Thank you, Bon. Interesting. I learned a lot. It's always curious about. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Ba. Thank you, Shay. Yes. My class are full information. Okay. Some people, I'm not saying, I'm not projecting. I don't want to say or scare you off, but you know, a few students, that's too much information. It's too boring. That's not what I expected. It's fine. Okay. And so New Zealand, okay. Why do you start this class in the first place? Because in the past we have three quarter of class where I introduce all the Hmong culture. Even you may chelo ke who play funeral law, muto kini ke cha muto ke Txuj play law ya kini ke ya no. Before I did a class that I introduced every session. I have eight sessions. Every session I focus on one, like a wedding. Why do we do wedding? But what I noticed is that 2 hours is not enough. I was just blabbering information that need to connect, not fully connect, because there's so much information to lecture out in 2 hours to be clear. So need clear, not fully. And so this time, the Maya and the executive director, we talked and said, hey, you know what? Let's just offer a full class on the wedding, 8 sessions just on the wedding. Now let's do a full class on the funeral process only. Now let's do a full class on Hmong New Year, because Hmong New Year. That's why we did this class. That's why we structured this class. The Hmong New Year, basically on all the information. Every session will be based on the Hmong New Year. Okay. Class is a totally different subject. Lecture wise, lecture. Maybe you do 4 or 5 sessions. Then lecture. It requires physically. We could do a class like this, where information more consistent. History, that's it's possible. We may offer that in the future. Maybe not a full 8-week section or 8 sessions, but maybe 5, 6. It's doable. Okay. Yeah. Yes. I find that it's good that we're able to do through Zoom, and now it's open to the whole nation. Anybody who have internet access could easily come and learn. All you have to do is register. In the past, we didn't have any grant, and so we had to charge a student. But now we have some kind of grant, and so now it's free to everyone. So this is great. We have a lot of people who register. I don't know if everyone all show up today, but we have a lot of students who register. Okay. In terms of grant and other stuff, that Paku, sorry, I don't want to talk too much. That's all I want to say. But if you have any other questions in terms of grant and everything else, please email my yak door. Okay. I don't want to. That's all I could say here. Okay. So if you want to know more about it, go ahead and email Mayan, the executive director. Sorry. Okay, we have about 2 minutes left. Mrs. Tao, thank you for the opportunity. It's very informative, helpful, and really, really, yes. Thank you. Thank you for attending. Thank you for attending. And hopefully there are you learned something new that you haven't known. Okay, thank you, Paku. I'm glad that you guys are learning something new. And come back, okay? Please come back. I promise you, the next 4 or 5 sessions are very, very information. I have a lot of information. I want to let it out and you know, teach. You know, to teach it out, and I want you guys to come and learn and to make use of those knowledge or the information that I will share with you. That I'm going to share with you in the next few sessions. Okay. All right. Thank you.